today as we're waiting for more and more people to come in. One of the big stories that keeps popping up on my YouTube stream is XRP exploding in price in the next little while. There's a whole lot of things going on with the XRP teaming up with many of the banks and on all the CBDCs and all that wonderful stuff, which is, to me, not a really good look for XRP, but many other people have said that's not great, but you can make a lot of money from that situation moving forward. There's the thumbs up. Me and the wife were talking about that. Probably one of the apps that are loaded onto Melon. Anyways, let's have a look at the XRP. Is it going to be exploding in the next little while? Or is it going to be a little bit of a dud? Let's see. I left the card on the board here. Now, hopefully you got some XRP in your portfolio. You'd be crazy if you did not. That and Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash and Chainlink. Those are the ones that the big wigs are going to be getting into, and we have to pay attention to that because there's this whole thing starting to be built behind the scenes, and nobody's paying attention. They're all getting into these coins that are brand new and have no history to them. They're good for a quick buck, but for long term, I don't think they're going to be doing all that amazing. So basically, for the next little while, I don't think it's going to be exploding in price as many people and other YouTube videos out there have been stating. Okay, at least not to the point of like there's somebody that's saying it's going to go up to $10,000 per coin. Oh, I'd be pretty rich if that happened. Or 1,000, or $9 billion per coin. There's all kinds of numbers floating around. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it's going to be closer to $1 to $5 in the next bull run, which is still not bad, especially at, I think it's 90 cents per coin Canadian, which is pretty darn good still. And if you have quite a bit of it, you can make a pretty good bundle if you're holding on to that XRP. So health-wise, I think they're going to be going through a little bit more legal stuff going on in the next little while, and it's going to be dragging everything down for the next little while. The SEC and all that is hesitant on putting anything ahead of anything, especially XRP and Bitcoin and all that sort of thing, the ETFs moving forward, because they don't want the old system to collapse quite yet. We all know that Gary Gensler is getting paid by certain members of the old guard to keep everything alive. And if you're here on the Saturday show, we kind of get more detail on that, more than we can get here on YouTube. So price-wise, which is that middle card, this is the health of the entire situation, kind of upside down. They're not going to be achieving many of the things that people were expecting, at least not for the next little while. Price, I think it's going to be a lot lower than what people had expected, and probably more to the $5 range, which is still pretty darn good. So unfortunately, not the big kaboom everybody's been touting on about, but it is going to be going up in quite a bit for the next couple of months as we get closer and closer to the halvening in April, which usually throughout history for 14, 15 years now of Bitcoin, it's always started to make the altcoins start to pump as well, a little after the Bitcoin pump as well. So be aware of that. A pretty good cryptocurrency to keep hold of for money, not necessarily on ethics. Okay. But if you want to make some pretty good money, XRP would be a good one to hang on to. Of course, not financial advice, but just saying. Now,